Well, we're joined now by an Aussie Olympic legend, skateboarder back from Paris with his second gold medal, Mr. Keegan Palmer. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, what a wild couple of weeks you've had. What have you been up to?
Oh, mate, I've had an absolute eventful few weeks. What I've been saying to everyone is it feels like I've been on a movie set for the last
Yeah.
week and a half. It's been crazy.
So you win gold, you spend some time with the family. What happens after Paris?
I mean, you always go and enjoy yourself. Like for us skaters, we've been, we'd love to party and do fun things like that. So yeah, went to Ibiza for a few days with like a few friends of mine, and yeah, that was like a movie set. It was just I was meeting famous actors to like one of my good friends, Lando Norris, and it was just an eventful week.
What actors did you meet?
I met Jason Statham,
Jason Statham?
Yeah, Jason Statham.
Oh, dude, I love Jason Statham.
Which is the craziest thing because I love all of his movies.
Yeah.
So that was insane. And then I love a lot of good like music. So we got to meet Swedish House Mafia and go on stage with them and do stuff like that. And it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's wild. I mean, have you had the most sort of pinch yourself moments the last week or so? Or I'm sure throughout your since the first gold, surely a ton of doors have opened up. What's been the craziest moment for you?
I mean, I think just like we had just like a 20-person lunch in Ibiza, and it was Jason Statham, the whole of Swedish House Mafia, Lando Norris. Like, I was just sitting there like, is this live right now? Like, am I meant to be sitting here?
You had lunch with them?
Yeah, we had a full lunch, and then we all went to their set later that night as well. So it was just that whole day was just felt for real. Like, it was crazy.
Keegan, how does it work with the gold medals? Like, if you're sitting there at that lunch, are you wearing the gold medal? Because I would be.
No, so like, yeah, the whole time, like, we were there like 4 days prior to that like lunch and stuff, and I didn't really take it out, didn't do too much, but I definitely brought it to that lunch for sure. And then I also brought it out that night as well. So I was pretty nervous because I was scared someone was just gonna like snatch it, but Lando security and Swedish House Mafia security said they were gonna watch out for me.
That's right.
I felt more comfortable bringing it out and stuff like that.
When you're traveling, a lot of people get stressed about where they keep their passport, and if they remember where that is. Where are you keeping the medal? Like when you're traveling and when it's in your room or whatever, do you have a little box? How does
So
travel?
it comes with this like really nice box. It's kind of just like opens up almost like a book, and it's just like a perfect little place to put it right there.
Nice.
And that was what I kept it in most of the time. But now it's got some pretty cool battle scars and whatnot on it. So
You were nice enough to let us hold it before, and it is heavy. It is so heavy. Carrying that around your neck, you're gonna like do a full traps workout.
Yeah, no, I've been doing definitely got a full neck workout. That's for sure.
Now, we saw as well with this skating, Alyssa True, obviously, young Aussie also competing, and her coach said skibbity toilet before she won her gold medal. Does your coach have any sort of like words or code words for you before you get out there?
Trevor, her coach, he's an absolute madman, like in a great way. Like he has his own personality, and he doesn't really dumb it down for anything. Like he tells the truth how it goes. And Arissa and like people like me, I think we also like that a little bit, fires us up a little bit to get us excited, But yeah, no, me and my coach have had a long-term relationships before the Olympics was even a thing, since I was about like 6. We haven't been coaching together, but just been skating together because me and his son are just really close friends. And pretty much we kind of just come up with different game plans on the platform. There's no real like go and get this. It's just like you got this, you've done the preparation, just go out there and do your thing.
So are you watching Skibbity Toilet before you skate?
He's not yelling that at me. I'd probably start laughing if he said that. But, no, if we're getting serious, he just would tell me to just knuckle down, put my head in, just about stuff like that probably.
So did you stay at the Olympic Village?
Yep, I stayed in the village. So I was there from about like the 31st to about like the 8th, and then I left the 8th and then came back on the 12th.
And what is the village like?
It's pretty insane, like I really enjoyed it. Like besides, like I wouldn't say I was a fan of the food. It was like kind of got like pretty similar for the entire time, and the beds are a little uncomfortable. But
the cardboard beds.
Like I've slept on plenty worse than that, it wasn't too bad for me.
About the food, what are these famous muffins like? These chocolate muffins?
Chocolate muffins.
Yeah.
I met the Muffin Man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
The Muffin Man?
I did meet the Muffin Man. But that was fun. I personally, too chocolatey for me. Lots of chocolate. But everyone was just wouldn't shut up about that. So it was so funny. I don't have like TikTok, so I just got like told about it all the time.
Yeah. Because I think people are trying to replicate the recipe now, but then some people said it's just like the Woolies and Coles mud cake.
Yeah, no, it's super. There's nothing serious going on with it. It's just like very chocolatey cake that they made 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
Speaking about the village, I mean, the main takeaway, what everyone's talking about now, the Olympics has finished. Ray Gun, of course, the breakdancer. Did you get a Ray Gun sighting?
No.
No?
I was already left the village
Oh,
the time that a bunch of people were like the whole breakdancing thing was going on.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about that till I got asked in an interview when I landed in Australia yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it on Instagram because like my following must be all different. And I have TikTok, so I didn't see it.
I don't know how you missed it.
But I just one of the clip that I've seen was someone asked me on a TV show the other day, and then I also saw on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh no.
No, they did it dirty on Fallon. Come on.
I'm surprised you haven't got TikTok. Any reason why you haven't got it?
Oh, dude, it's so, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very pointless for me to have it.
Yeah.
Not that I gotta sit there and scroll, just more the fact that I can about see the same thing on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't have Instagram if I didn't need it, so.
Yeah.
Mate,
Social
I'm the
media is
same.
not my fame. Social media is not my fame to glory. You know?
Yeah, no, if
Like
you miss it on
competitions
TikTok, you'll get it on Insta like 2 months later.
Exactly.
It's all good.
Exactly.
I know you had to deal with your dad, right? Like if you went back to back, you obviously won gold in Tokyo. How old were you then?
I was, well, it would have been 17, but I was at 18 because of the missed year.
Yeah, and so you obviously did go back to back, and the deal was if you did, that you'd get a Porsche. You get to buy one.
Yeah.
Has he come through with the goods? Have you bought one yet?
No, we've definitely, we're in the works of finding a few things. I mean, it's like a $400,000 car, so when I said that, it was kind of a joke back then. But, and then I said it in an interview, and it blew up, and I was like, oh shit, now I gotta do it. great excuse to have, you know?
Yeah, well, true, and the fact that it blew up, I mean, I think Porsche should be looking after you.
That's
a
what
bit
I'm
of a
hoping.
deal.
We have a few things in the works that hopefully, fingers crossed, that it will help. And if anyone's listening, I need help. So
yeah.
But otherwise, no, I would love to lease one just for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Just have some fun on it. That's for sure.
And look, maybe you set your sights a little high with Porsche. If you said, Dad said I could buy a Hyundai if I went back to back, I'm sure the folks there would give you an I-30 for sure.
You could definitely be very dangerous, but I don't know if anybody in the room saw Arsho Speed jump over the car.
Oh, I think that was fake.
Yeah. Was it fake?
No, I think it's real.
You think
dude.
it's real?
I think it's
you
real.
think it's real? I mean,
I don't
you
know.
do more gnarly things. So yeah, I mean, there's
He's
clips
just
of you skating where I'd be like, is that real? Did that happen? So
Yeah.
what do you think?
I don't know. Like I'm super into the whole YouTube Twitch scene. Like I love watching Kai Cenat and I Show Speed live all the time.
Yeah.
So like I was doing my research on it. I was like, dude, he's first of all Speed's super fast. Like people think that's fake, but he's actually really fast.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like possible. Like
it is possible.
He just
No,
has to
you
be
know what?
insane in the head to try that.
This is the thing.
And
This
he
is the
is.
thing.
I totally agree with you, Keegan, because people have done it before. Like, you can jump over a car. That's not impossible, especially the sports cars aren't that high.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's very athletic, so he has the ability to do it.
What I will say is, and if you've not seen the clip, basically it's a speeding Lambo, a speeding Porsche, and this extreme speed, he like jumps over it just in time and clears the car.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, he jumps the car, and then the camera swings around, and the car goes from going like 200 k's an hour to like a standstill.
Yeah, but it's an elite sports car.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
great.
but I was like,
That's
I don't
That's
know,
why
man.
you think it's fake?
That's why. Yeah, no. I was just like, I feel like they were so concentrated on editing the thing that they
Yeah.
didn't think about how long it would take.
There is a clip of him doing 2 in a row.
Yes.
Okay, well
And,
maybe.
and an iPhone clip from behind, from like
Yep.
this way. But
Yep.
it could all be edited. It could be a whole fake stream. But I feel like that's just like so much effort. To do that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah.
We don't
Well,
know.
anyway, the point of that was, I reckon you could do that with a Porsche just on your skateboard.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's in your 10.
I've aired over a few cars, not flying at me at 100 miles an hour,
But they were
but standing
stationary.
still and airing over it.
Well, Keegan, mate, we're so proud of you. Thank you for getting another gold for Australia, and all the best for the next Olympics, huh?
I appreciate it, boys. Thank you.